to the show. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, it's time for the show. 2 count, we about that go. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, rest, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Squared circle and a microphone. 2 count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut on raise with 2 fingers up, JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite, next level, top shelf. I'm like, ah. Welcome to the show. 2 count. Welcome to the show.
Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. The only smart one that took off his mute was Tom. So congratulations to Tom. You win the anti-mute prize today.
I certainly do.
I want to say thank you to all of you who are joining us. We started at 7:05 tonight as homage to our friend Dan, who posted the demon, the Kiss Demon, in one of our chats. It's Dean Torborg or Dale Torborg? I can't remember.
Dale Torborg.
Dale. Anyway, WCW brought the demon, and so in homage to WCW and being on TBS, hey Dan, we started at 7:05 rather than 7 on the nose.
That's right. Good old. That was like a Thunder thing, right? Because Nitro was almost always 7.
Yep.
That's a fucking hell of a spin, brother.
It's the truth.
Which, by the way, and that this isn't why we're late, but by the way, the fact that you literally sent the link so late today and was like, I forgot it was Tuesday.
Dude, seriously. So I've had such a weird run with my day job, and today I had to go and spend some time at at a corporate headquarters for a company. And I don't really like to talk about it, but I'll just let you know it rhymes with nest fry. And so I had to be there all day today. We are not working on Friday, but I have to do training on Saturday. So I didn't work yesterday. And to be honest with you, thank God, because I'm just fried. But the thing is, since I didn't work yesterday, and since today wasn't a normal day for me, a normal Tuesday, I absolutely got home and just totally forgot it was Tuesday. So my apologies to you, gentlemen. The folks behind it, they don't.
I just thought it was hilarious because I was like, I get it.
You know, I just had an idea though too, because we were talking about some stuff. We should have a paywall thing where everybody gets to see what we do, the talk before the show.
Pre-show, yeah.
Pre-show, put that behind a paywall, just so people actually have an insight to what the fuck we're talking about and how many times we swear at or about something.
We can figure out how to do that. I mean absolutely.
Patreon.
Well, there's all sorts of different ways to do it.
Or yeah, I think you can. I think YouTube has a thing of it.
Yeah, we could do a paywall for the pre-show and paywall for the post-show.
Yeah,
where we're not even talking about notes. We're just like, man, what a great episode, everybody! My God, fucking going down the annals of all-time greatest wrestling podcasts. The 2 count.
And it has nothing to do with wrestling. Most of the time. So
actually, it almost never does.
That's just it.
So many things outside of wrestling on the pre and the post. You guys, I think everybody would be incredibly enlightened by how many times and how many different topics we talk about before and after shows.
Oh my God, yes. Well, see, that's the whole. That's one of the reasons that we keep doing this, right? I mean, yes, we like wrestling, but the other part of it is, I'll be honest with you, like some days I do not want to do this with you fucking guys. But when we start, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy I have this to do. Because ultimately, it lets me do a couple things. It lets me vent to you guys, and you guys are awesome to allow me to do it on any number of things. And just it's like, it's like I'm too old. I don't want to go hang out in the bar, but I don't mind hanging out on fucking StreamYard with you guys.
I mean, I'll hang out at the bar whenever and wherever.
Well, I know you will because you're a
it's-
professional drinker.
It's so funny. I guess I have become like a vacation bar, right? Like the only time you'll catch me in bars really now is either because I'm there for a show, which means I'm probably not even drinking at all. And then, like when we go on vacation, okay, cool. I'm going to go to the bar on the cruise ship, or I'm going to go to the beach bar, or whatever. Like, but even then, I mean, I'm not, except for the fucking port.
Mouse.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, literally though, I don't know that I've had any alcohol since we were on the cruise.
I mean, I have, but I've not had that much. Like that day at the pool in the port, that's like the most I've drank in like
oh my god
that kind of time period in like over 10 years at that point.
I don't even know why I hang out with you guys then. Like you're drinking Mountain Dew right now or whatever. Jesus, why you guys aren't even at my level,
dude?
Well, we know that like, about you.
Alcohol just fucking doesn't go with my body anymore, man. It hurts me more than anything.
I guess I am the youngest and the most able-bodied drinker here. So
now hold on. Will I drink some THC infused? Yeah, I will. And the reason I will is because it hits me different than alcohol does.
Yeah, I enjoy the THC too.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I like a good drink. Like when we were on the Galtra, man, those high noon transfusions were delicious.
Right.
I take it back. When we went down to Bridge City Slam, I drank some wine out of a box.
Yeah, we're aware. We've talked about that. If anybody is,
gas
station wine in Iowa is their fucking jam, yo. Just
by the way, I'm you always talk about how much you hate Iowa, Tom, but let me tell you, you get one of them little boxes of that fortified wine, that's just enough to get you going.
Dude, it was so crazy in one car ride to see you go from sober, drunk, passed out to basically sober again by the time we got to the venue.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
JR is actually a pro drinker in that level where it's just like, I can.
Tom, I suppose it was Tom. JR, was Tom ever around for your, like, I would say, and I don't want to say like your prime drinking days because I wasn't around for that, but like when like you first got into comedy and like I was doing a little bit of the open mic, like, dude, we would drink. Like, we'd go to CJ's and all that.
Dude. Yeah.
Oh, JR and I went the first time I went down to Goonies, their original location. We went to Kathy's afterwards. Like, what you, JR, Chris Anderson.
We used to. Yeah. Oh God, there was a ton of John Wilson, Harris. If Harris was there, Harris might have gone. But the thing is, we used to go initially to CJ's, and then they tore CJ's down. Yep. CJ's, I always used to like to say, it's the closest place to the Zumbro River to get heroin if you want to.
Yeah. Dude, it was special, Tom.
It was just a touch on the skeezy side.
Yeah, well, first of all, you're talking about the Zumbro River and heroin at the same beat. Like, that sounds exact. I mean, I can't believe you didn't say meth, to be honest with you, but
because it didn't have, it was a classy place.
Sure, it was.
But and that's the bar where I got my DUI from. Well, I take it. I mean, I got that whole night. That whole thing was, and don't get me wrong, I'm not proud of it. I got it. But they used to at CJ's, because I was the guy running the open mic at the time. And when we'd go over there, all the fucking comics went over. So there's a huge rush of business for them. Yeah. So they would make me, and I was drinking Jack and Coke at the time. And they would make me Jack, Coke for color.
Yep.
And it was, and I'll be honest with you, I used to have my route that I would go home the back way from CJ's, never ever had a problem because nobody fucking drove that way. When I got in trouble was on St. Patrick's Day because goddamn Denny's had $4 all-you-can-eat pancakes. You don't dangle that shit in front of a drunk fat man.
That's actually a really good point. You can't. And you know the crazy thing is, there's a lot of people in my life who have assumed that I've had a DUI, and I was like, nope. So
I got one
on that one, buddies.
I got one.
Good for you.
When did you? But I'm curious again. What? Like, how old was it? 21 out the gate, or was it a little bit later for you, Tom, to like get really into the party? And because I know you had a different upbringing.
I had a few moments before 21 where I had a couple drinks. Nothing really extreme, getting drunk really. I didn't probably really start until I was about 26. I was living with some guys in Blaine. All four of us were playing softball pretty hardcore. Like quite literally, we were all in a Friday night league at Povs in Andover, which had just 2 fields, but we played there like either every other weekend for tournaments, and then we'd fill in for Thursday nights, and then eventually like everybody was basically there Thursday, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday drinking and playing ball. And then we'd have like a different Monday night league, have a Tuesday night league, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're playing fucking basically 6 nights a week, sometimes 7, depending on if somebody just calls like, hey, you want to play softball tonight? And we just all find a bar to drink at and be real stupid. So yeah, about 26 when I started living with those guys, I became a huge degenerate. It's one of the reasons I don't drink Coors Light, because I would have to buy something different so they wouldn't fucking steal it all the time. And here's how dumb the guys were that I lived with. I bought ginger beer to mix with whiskey. Like, yeah, I was like, that's, it's a good cocktail. It's pretty refreshing. One of these motherfuckers opens up a bottle of ginger beer because he sees beer. So he's like, all right. He opens it, drinks it, or has a sip, doesn't drink it. And then pours the rest down the fucking sink. He's like, this is fucking disgusting. What the fuck is Tom doing? I'm like, buying shit that I know you won't ever fucking drink again, you motherfuckers. Like, don't touch my ginger beer.
And you were 21 too, Ace?
Oh God, I was like 19. I mean, like senior year on the weekends we were partying every weekend. But yeah, I mean, it's
drinking age.
In my 20, age, like they drug. Yeah.
Drinking age for you was 21. See, for me it was 18.
Yeah.
So literally, when I was a freshman in high school, I may have told you guys this, but guys would come over, pick me up, take me to because back then in Iowa you could get beer at the gas station.
Yeah.
So they drive me up to the gas station.
You still can now. You bought wine at a gas station.
You're right. Yeah.
Most of the gas stations we go to on the way down to Iowa for any shows, whether it's Casey, Quick Star, or whatever,
they all sell it. They all
do now. But anyway, point is, they take me up to the gas, and this was not a convenience store. This was just like a service station where they had gas and a garage. And then they had a
cooler full of beer.
Cooler full of beer, and they'd take me up there, and they'd give me the money, and I'd get them a 12-pack, and because they would never question me, and then they'd drive me back home, and my mom would say, "Aren't you going to hang out with your friends?" I'm just like, "Nah, we got tired of it. I just thought I'd come home." But I'd make whatever it was. They paid me double because they didn't get carded.
My God.
Back in I was not helpful.
I mean, it was helpful old now, but he's just apparently always looked much older than he is. So
see, and the thing too,
JR's actually only a 46-year-old man. This is how old he looks.
To be honest with you, a lot of you guys know, but a lot of people don't think I'm as old as I am.
That's true.
Which I don't know why. I mean, that makes zero sense to me.
Well, I don't know, because you got long white hair. So white hair, I think, confuses people because people think like you might have just. Yeah, you lost the color of your hair early, but then it's just been white.
To be fair, I did. I mean, I had gray hair in high school. Well, you guys, my son, you saw him. He's only 30. He's got gray hair coming out his.
My sister had white hair like in her bangs since a baby.
See, that's me. I'm just starting to get now my beard, a couple white hairs through the top here. Can't wait till I start going like
fucking done. That's just white now.
Get that cinnamon sugar look, right? Sweet baby. Woo!
Fucking over. But even like with this though, like JR, I'll say the same thing. Like people are shocked when they hear how old I am, and I don't get it. I'm like, no, I look fucking old. They're like, you don't look that old. Like constantly I get this. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm 80.
I tell people in the stores, I'm like, man, I don't know if I can keep doing this. And they're like, oh, you still got a few good years in you. I'm like, the fuck I do.
Right.
Well, they might just be saying that to be nice to you, JR.
No, they're literally the people that I work with are younger than my kids.
Of course. Yeah.
Most of them, you know?
Well, I mean, just to give you guys a little context too, as far as my my age and how old people I think I am. Every fucking Friday or Saturday I work at the bar and I ID somebody who's in their late 30s. Like, oh, okay. And then they have their ID and I'll see that they're like 36, 37. They're like, yeah, see, I'm old. I go, you're not that fucking old. Well, I'm older than you. Okay, sure. Like I'm in my 40s. Sure. Absolutely. You're definitely older than me though. It's so fun. And then I guess some 20-something-year-olds that are flirting with me because they have no idea that I'm in my 40s. Like you.
And then you make out with them in the parking lot.
Yeah, bitches, go inside and get a drink. God damn it. Yeah, that's a story for a different time again, guys. We probably got some viewers that don't know about that story with the parking lot.
Everybody should know about that story and how literally that story.
Go back and watch our November 4th, 2025 show, everybody.
It ruined Tom's romantic career is what it did.
Pretty much, yeah. Back when I was 15 in 1983, God, you're old. I worked at UW Oshkosh commissary. By the time I was 18, I had been serving food to the football players, the bar bouncers for 3 years. They all thought I was 21. Well, yeah, of course. You worked in the commissary at a college. They all just assume everybody who works there is fucking students anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Dan, by the way. Looks like he had a really good time out there. I was in New York with Gene Simmons.
Yeah. The Kiss VIP event.
God, speaking of events, I was talking to Tom about this before you got on, JR, but like it's funny how like a week and a half ago we're like, yeah, I'll probably do some stuff during SummerSlam. Not really sure what. We'll figure it out. I don't know. And like now it's like, oh, wow, I just spent a bunch of money on a shitload of shows in 3 days.
Wow.
And an Airbnb.
Well, technically, did you get the Thursday night show?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't going to, but then I don't know if I told you guys this. I think Tom, but Bayless was basically looking for some people to hang with during the whole weekend because he wanted to come up for all of it. Mm-hmm. So he hit me up, and I was like, well, I mean, yeah. Like me and the nephew are going to go, and I know Tom lives up there. He's going to go to some stuff. Tom, JR, you're gone.
Yeah.
And then like, I'm pretty sure Mike is going to be up there at some point that weekend. There's a bunch of people coming up. So like at the shows, we'll see a lot of people we know. So yeah, it went from, but the other thing too, is once they made the announcements, like the GCW versus First, that's kind of a must-see if you're an indie fan. GCW and First Avenue is kind of a must-see if you're an indie fan. And yeah, just the Mall of America show being that it's SummerSlam weekend feels like it's going to be a lot more special than the typical Mall of America show. So like, yeah, it was like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to go to that too then. It's pretty cool to see the Madhouse logo on the hardcore poster, with GCW First. What's it? Time Bomb? Is it Destination Pro? Sorry.
Higher Ground is on that one.
Higher Ground, yeah.
That good old logo right there.
So also fucking super huge for the fucking program right there for the Madhouse boys right here. So that's huge. No clue what that means or who like from our roster will maybe be involved that night, but I mean, you best believe we're gonna be cheering for Madhouse all night.
Darren Corbin's probably going to vote.
That's it.
Yeah, he is the main title holder there in Madhouse, so it's probably pretty easy. Just be like, yeah, let's whip this real quick. And
It'd be cool to see if they bring a couple of the other cats in that we use all the time, though, and not just the guy that is always at
And
first.
Nella makes his Minneapolis debut.
Yeah, I don't know if I love Nella, but I think Nella would even tell you, like, I don't know if he's ready for that kind of stage yet, because
He's getting there.
His last match was pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, so if the amazing thing is, imagine if that guy was getting reps in, like, constantly. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but I don't know, and yeah, just maybe that, but it's still cool to see something.
Obadiah King, maybe
it could be. He's going to be at the school show on the 27th of June down there in Monroe, Iowa. Make sure you check that out if you're going to be in that area. Those are fun. $10, small, intimate little little venue, but we still put on great shows. Students get a chance to go at it, and yeah, it's fun. I won't be at this one. I'm gonna be at the LPGA, which they just announced the field for that. Fucking big ball is some fucking money players coming to this show.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, and here's the thing too. Like with the weekend for SummerSlam, I was a little late getting to the first Ave 3-pack. Not by much. I didn't miss by much, but now you can't even get the 3-pack. Which
are they sold out?
No, it's not sold out. You just can't get the 3 together. And now individually, each one is about $45. I'm like, all right. And also, I don't know if I have Friday the 31st off, and I bought tickets for both this Friday Night Nitro at Mall America and the VFW show for first, the hardcore show. So I actually don't know if I have it off from the bar or not, because the guy who would normally be filling in for me is also a wrestling fan, and he's for sure going to one of those shows that night. So I'm like, oh, well, of course, fuck me,
Maybe Dusty's will have to close that night.
No, they'll be fine. I mean, I think there's a couple of people from Saturday might be able to fill in. But, that's the whole thing. Here's the thing, guys, right? Don't tell the other people at Dusty's, but I'm the best fucking door guy there, all right? Just saying. I've been told this. It's not me just bragging. This is not me trying to sell myself a little bit more, but when everybody tells you you're the best door guy, you're the best door guy. Like, there's no.
You're not the only one that says it. A lot of people are saying it.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it. Everybody who works there is saying it. God damn you, JR.
God damn you, JR. Is saying it.
You son of a bitch.
She's so awesome. So awesome.
Get the shovel. JR's trying to bury me over here, this motherfucker.
No, I'm not. I'm just, I hear it. I gotta do it. I hear it. I gotta do it.
I'll tell you what, after most of these shows, though, I'll probably be making my way over to Dusty. So if anybody who is hanging with us that wants to see, Dan and Stacy stopped in over at Dusty's when the last time they were in Minneapolis for a show over there at Target Center. They swung through, gave me some nice crumble cookies, which is always appreciated. But here's the deal. If anybody comes in and visits me when I'm working, or if anybody comes with me to hang out at Dusty's, I will always get a round of drinks for you. All right, that's the deal. So, and with Ace, if he doesn't drink, he can make himself his own fucking water. I don't care.
How far is Dusty's from where we're gonna be? That's gonna be the thing for me. It's I'm gonna be like, I don't know if I can drive all over. I'm gonna be honest, dude. When Friday's done after that hardcore show, I promise you, I'm going the fuck back to the Airbnb to go to bed, because
I'm aware.
That show, that's an 11 o'clock bell time.
Yeah.
Where's your Airbnb at?
That's an 11 p.m. bell time, bro. 2 to 3 hour show. Dude, yeah. I am definitely going to bed after that.
What part of town? What part of town is it in?
It's let me look.
I mean, if you're in Northeast already, you just gotta go. Kitchen will be closed by that point, the end of that hardcore show. But anybody who's going to SummerSlam on Saturday or Sunday wants to come through, let me know, man. We'll definitely hang out.
Is Dusty
Regent Avenue, North Minneapolis?
Good to look that up. Y'all got to be Airbnb in North, you crazy motherfuckers.
I think it's almost Robbinsdale area.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think the school for Robbinsdale is right across the street.
Yeah, that's almost.
But 10 miles from the fucking stadium.
Oh yeah, you're Robbinsdale.
Yeah, it's just it's perfect. because that's the other thing. Like Bayless was like, he sent me the thing, and it was like the 3 nights at the fucking WrestleCon hotel, and I'm just like, and he's like, downtown, it's where everybody's staying. And I'm like,
Oh, at the Hilton one? No,
yeah.
that's
Hilton's
always deal there for
expensive,
sure, dude. That's gonna be.
That Hilton's expensive when there's not something
well,
going on.
so they were doing like discount deals for the WrestleCon. So it was probably a couple $100 more than we ended up paying each for this Airbnb. And right now there's 4 of us in the Airbnb. Technically, we can get 2 more in there. The invite, I know I gave the invite to Mike, but I don't know if he knows what his whole weekend's going to look like yet. If like him and Gail wanted to come. Otherwise, if someone else makes their way up, then we have a spot. Go for it. Don't care. Really, it's just for sleeping because fuck these. Like again, dude. So like what? The Thursday night. What is the Thursday night?
At the Uptown VFW.
What are they calling it though? Unleashed, right?
Yes.
Is it this one? No, it's not that.
That will be pretty much exclusively first wrestling.
Yeah, that's. Oh, there it is. 100. No, that's July 30th.
Also, too, just to give people context as far as like what First Wrestling does. So they are the ones who had the brand for WrestlePalooza for a long time. So their event now is called Remix, WREMIX. So this coming one that they'll have on the 21st of June actually will be their Pride Celebration Remix, and that will actually feature Eddie Kingston. So that's the kind of talent that they will know or bring in just for a First Avenue show. So if you start talking about GCW.
Well, that's just it. Between GCW and WrestleCon being in town, like there's a lot of possibilities for all these shows. So yeah, First Wrestling Unleashed Thursday at the VFW, which is where the hardcore show is going to be, and this is at 8:00 show time. So like maybe Thursday, go have some drinks or something, or at least just hang out with people after. Try to again. I think once we're getting close to the weekend and we have a better idea of all the people we know who are going, try to throw like a group chat together and just be like, hey. Here's a central location from like where everyone's gonna be, and maybe it's your place, and be like, everybody just meet here and we'll have some drinks.
And even that, like that Uptown VFW actually has 3 different sets of bars. So they have the showroom area where the ring will be, then they have their main bar area, which will be packed, and then they have their small little bar area that's kind of karaoke, kind of almost every night.
That's why I said like that next night, Friday night, that will be where the hanging out is happening. If anyone wants to have like a drink and hang out, because by the time that show's done, I'm done. Because like Friday's unsure. I know Bayless was talking about he's probably not going to go to GCW. He's going to go to WrestleCon instead during that show. I'm going to go to GCW because why not? I kind of figured if I'm going to do my WrestleCon time will probably be Friday during the day, like noon, 1:00, head over and just walk around. I'm probably not going to actually really spend any money there. I'm just going to hang out. I know Bayless is trying to get a few things signed though from some people. So I don't know what he's going to want to do though. Like I plan on going on Friday. So if he wants to come then cool. And then basically either go back to the R&B for a little bit or just go straight to the mall and hang out there. My guess is like during the main event, probably head out to get down to the VFW. And then that show, when that show's done, cashed out. I plan to again doing GCW Saturday. That's a 1 p.m. show time. Saturday is the night that I am going to go to SummerSlam. I don't know what ticket, where, or anything. None of that's figured out. I just know Saturday night is the night I am going to go to SummerSlam that night. Not going to go on Sunday. Going to drive home and watch it on TV because I got to work on Monday. I'm not taking Monday off. I didn't really know if I was going to take Friday off for this until like a week ago. So, but yeah, Friday night also, guys, Mall America show, Friday Night Nitro. We were at the first one they did when they brought it back.
Man.
And I don't know, like I told Tom, it just feels more special because it's going to be SummerSlam weekend. So, like, I feel like we might get some more surprises in. And this whole weekend may be full of some really big surprises. But the one I'm really pumped for is this one.
Yeah, the GCW versus First Wrestling. That is, that's going to be a hell of a fucking show right there. Again, you can't really know who's going to be involved with that one. But, I mean, We also saw that Clay Cooper made his recent debut in GCW. Who's to say that he may not get involved with some of that stuff? Who knows? Who knows? Some of our guys we may know.
Yeah, they have a lot of the names out for this one. Former past guest on the show, one called Manders is on that card.
Nice.
What about their boy Sam Stackhouse?
I don't know if he was on the card
He
officially.
said he was going to make his Minneapolis debut.
I know he said that, but I just and that's just it. They didn't like announce to everybody yet.
I suppose there is. I mean, because even that, if you look at the hardcore show they're doing Friday night, GCW is listed in the companies involved with that one as well. So
yeah,
he's involved there too.
That's gonna be a fun one. Doors at 10, shows at 11. Again, you got First Wrestling, GCW, Destination Pro, Higher Ground, Time Bomb, and of course, Madhouse. It's home. That's home.
Yeah, man. It's a very exciting time when you start seeing the indie shows being booked, and we actually don't even know some of the other ones that might go down as far as.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There could be some more shit popping up.
I was throwing out the idea because I do know a guy. It's an old family friend who's a commercial real estate agent. I was gonna be like, what's the possibility of finding a venue that's just a fucking warehouse space as close to downtown as possible that we could maybe do like a 24-hour like wrestling show. Like literally, this is the end of one. If you want to pay for tickets for the next one or whatever, just a whole running thing. We'll have liquor sales be done by 2 because clearly I got people in the bar business too that could give me a hand with some liquor licenses and shit. So, I mean, we can make this a whole fucking thing. Let's do a 24-hour fucking show.
Well, it'd be hard, dude. That'd be really hard.
So goddamn hard.
Because you already know everyone involved. You already know First and like GCW are not going to be in.
Of course,
they have their own shit.
Yeah, and I'm sure Madhouse wouldn't be. I'm just saying, like more like some of
I don't know about the other
regional ones that might want to put on their own show, just to maybe get some eyes and just do it on off times. You couldn't.
But you know what I was thinking too, though, like just the schedule of this stuff, the First and GCW shit. Just the schedule of that with WrestleCon, and then if you're going to do anything WWE that weekend, there really is no time for any of the shows. And I'm sorry, but we also haven't seen any of those shows announced yet. But these ones, and like, there's a reason. And there's a reason these are going to be at the bigger venues, like the Mall of America, like First Avenue. Yeah. I'm not going to say in size it's the biggest thing, the Uptown VFW, but it's pretty iconic for First Wrestling and just for Minneapolis. So,
but having said that, when we went to Chicago, that GCW show was in an indoor soccer training area.
100%.
So what Tom says is true. If, like you said, I think First did it very smartly in scheduling everything out before anybody else even sort of had a chance.
Well, and that's about it. And that's what GCW tends to do at these weekends, is they come in and they do. That's what they did that weekend we were in Chicago, because even Effie's Big Gay Brunch was technically a GCW run show that day.
Yeah.
So that's basically what's happening here. So when they did and I'm sure they known each other longer than this. I don't know their stories, and I'm not going to act like I do at all. But what I do know is when GCW did a mall show like a year or two ago, and it was their first time doing it, Eric went out and like helped because he had done that. He did the Mall of America show at that point, I believe. So there was already some sort of relationship there, obviously. So kind of makes sense that these two just were like, fuck it, we're going to just do it together. We have the venues, we have the contracts for all of this shit, I'm assuming. So fuck it, let's go. And yeah, they already basically booked the weekend, and it is going to be hard for anyone else to run. And also just seeing a lot of the other promotions and what they are promoting right now, a lot of this stuff is like weeks after. So it makes you kind of feel like they're not even going to try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing too. You mentioned as far as iconic venues, First Avenue with their location in downtown. I mean, you're right across from Target Center. And, a lot of hotels in that general area and stuff, too. So you got to figure fans are probably going to be in that area, booking the first show at Mall America, just to, again, wrap up the bow as far as, you get people in town who may have not experienced that, don't understand it, maybe some old WCW nostalgia as far as finally going to the mall, seeing that rotunda with a wrestling show in it, and then also that the VFW is its thing by itself, but we're not really seeing anything advertised for anything St. Paul related either. So it seems like this is literally just going to be very Minneapolis heavy,
and I'm starting to think that's not going to be in St. Paul because again, it's a hard sell because the diehards who are flying in for this shit are going to the WWE stuff, right? The people who are spending the money to fly here and put themselves up for that weekend. So right there, that's what's genius about the Ball of America show at first, that First is doing on Friday night, is because obviously people are coming into town. It's the night before the first night of SummerSlam. We already know WWE is probably going to have some sort of like WWE. I would assume some sort of small scale World. They'll have the Superstore. So people are going to come in that day. And like, what's one thing a lot of these people flying in from out of other states or countries are going to want to do when they come here?
Let's
go to the Mall of America. Never been to the Mall of America. Let's go to the Mall of America.
Are you kidding me? There's wrestling?
And that's just it. And now it's like, wait, so we can hang out in the mall all day and then watch a show and not even leave?
Yep.
Yeah.
Genius.
I'm general admission on the first floor. I decided not to spring for that first 5 rows because.
Well, also, we bought all our tickets before you. So I was kind of being like, if you did that, I've been like, dick, you can just sit by yourself and not with your friends.
Well, first of all, I am top shelf, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. I got the monies for all that. I got the human monies for that. But by the way, we'll talk about Danhausen fucking absolutely exploding for these NBA playoffs in a second here. But yeah, dude. I mean, I was going to, but we were so crammed in those first 5 fucking rows. You couldn't move a fucking chair any which way when we did that first show there. I mean, JR, you looked miserable. I know I was in fucking pain just having to do this because we ain't small boys.
Well, I want to take advantage of the fact too, like, because I was also like, maybe we just buy like the second level and just watch. But then I was like, we're gonna stand all night at the fucking VFW right after that. Like, fuck that. If I can have a seat to sit there in this show, I'm gonna take advantage of that. And honestly, they just weren't that expensive. It's like 30 pounds.
Demonic Dad showing up. Hello, gents. He says, good to see you again, brother. Thanks.
Hello. Yeah, like 35 bucks with tax for that. Like, okay. What? We went down, we got in line for that first show, what, like an hour and a half early? Which
didn't really make sense because by the time we got, because again, we had guaranteed seats, so it wasn't like that was a big deal.
Yeah, we didn't need to be in line.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when we got in line, it wasn't like super huge yet. So like, we get in line an hour out, and we'll watch it. Obviously, we'll go down a couple hours before and walk around the mall if it's not needed yet. But we'll get in line when it's like picking up, just so we could get our chairs together. That's really all that matters. It's just getting, because again, it's me, Bayless, a friend from work, and my nephew Tom, because he's got a GA, and I don't know who else is going to maybe pop up that night. That is going to be like, hey, I want to, like, Malice may show up. Well, okay. If he buys a GA, then we can all sit together. But yeah, I don't know. God, I'm like exhausted already thinking about that weekend.
Once the adrenaline kicks in, because it's a lot like the cruise in that respect. I mean, we're gonna have to do some actual travel ourselves, right? But how many times on the cruise all of a sudden you like, man, I'm fucking tired after like maybe like the.
But that's the thing, at the cruise, you could just go down to your room and take like a 30-minute power nap and like take a shit and you're good to go. Like here, it's like, oh, I'm at the mall. Oh, now I'm in Uptown.
You can still take a shit in Uptown.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of homeless people that just do it on the streets in Uptown.
I have never been in that general area, like other than Calhoun Square. Back in the day. So when we went to Uptown, it was like, oh, and then when we walked down a few blocks, it was like, oh, that's the VFW.
Well, the VFW does have the parking ramp behind it, which is nice.
Oh, good to know. Thanks for saying that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I was a little worried about that.
Yeah, because otherwise parking gets a little bit janky. And again, it's going to be a Friday night, so you never really know how bad Uptown parking can be. So I always try to hope for the parking ramp, knowing that I'll probably end up being parking like 2-3 blocks away. But so where, again, we know we're going to be staying at the VFW no matter what show it is. But so bring some good shoes. That's all I know. Wear some good shoes.
Yeah. And then honestly, Saturday, like probably just Uber down.
Mm-hmm.
and just either walk or fucking Uber or take one of the fucking bike guys or something around once we're down there. But like Saturday's downtown. That's gonna be first, and then the stadium for us, or for me at least. So it's like, might as well not pay to park.
I mean,
gonna have to on Sunday for first though, just because after that show we'll hit the road.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, I mean even that. There's a lot of event parking around U.S. Bank that you can just pull up the Minneapolis parking app, and or they'll let you go long on parking too. So,
and you can get your spot in advance.
True.
So you don't have to worry about going and hoping that there's something there.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Like
you're probably right. Ubering is probably going to be the best. At least get down in that area, because honestly, the walk from First Avenue to U.S. Bank is not terrible. It's really not. I know a lot of people complain about the fact that like downtown gets separated so fucking much, but once you get past First Avenue, you get past Hennepin, it's gonna be a fucking quick walk.
Yeah, it's really not that far.
Because people are going to be kind of separated by here's the indie shows. I'm sure US or WWE Universe stuff will probably be at the convention center. We haven't really heard, I guess, officially.
Yeah, they haven't really announced anything. I mean, there will for sure be.
It could be at the Armory, to be honest with you, because that's actually a better walk for them from US Bank to the Armory.
Yeah, but there's not enough space at the Armory.
Yeah, but the floor space, there's plenty of it, though. I mean,
it depends. Yeah, it depends what they would do. Like if they do like a full scale WWE World, like the Armory wouldn't be big enough.
No, that's true.
But they may not even do that. They may just have a WWE Superstore somewhere downtown, and like that's the extent of it. I really don't know. All I know is like I hope it delivers for the fans who are really invested in this. Like I know we all love wrestling. We all watch whatever we can watch. It's hard to watch TV shit right now because we're all so busy.
I have NXT on right now, which I realized.
Attaboy.
I got to redo my studio here. I probably actually need to get another TV. I wonder if I know a guy who knows some TVs, but I need to put one probably like right there on the wall, and then one over there on the wall for whoever might be staying in this spare bedroom / office / studio of mine.
/ Fox shower.
The Fox shower is totally different than the studio / spare bedroom. Okay, it's not like it's own. It's not like it's a separate bedroom, JR. It's a fuck shower, dude.
Whatever.
Have you fucked in the fuck shower though?
I do not kiss and tell anymore.
He only got his part
no.
making out in the parking.
That's a no.
It is a no. It's unfortunate that it's a no.
It is an unfortunate.
It's a great fuck shower though. Like,
but he practices all the time.
That's not. I don't practice in the fuck shower.
It's gross.
That's not the thing.
It's gross.
So you're telling me you don't ever practice?
Listen, who needs to practice when you're this good at? Well, that's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, just stop halfway through that shit.
Yeah, okay.
Worst best joke ever told in my life.
Shotzi Blackheart got announced, or I guess it's just Shotzi. Shotzi will be there. Wrestle.
Well, I was going to actually mention that too, real quick, as far as with some of the first shows too. Priscilla Kelly has done a lot of those Uptown VFW shows, formerly Gigi Dolan. So I'm sure we are going to see a lot of those being familiar with first. And
let's go in order here, right? So this is Thursday, right? And then cool, go chill somewhere, whatever. Wake up Friday, probably go to WrestleCon or something, cool, and then head down to the mall and get ready for this show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then right when that's done, or even a little before it's done, get down to Uptown for this show. If you have Madhouse gear, wear it. And then go to bed after that one, immediately.
You old fogey bitch.
Yeah, and then what's it? Saturday we got the GCW show, right? That's gonna be fun. Then for myself, at least, and some of my people, SummerSlam. And then there is this show, the Wrestle Remix on Saturday night, which is, like Tom mentioned, it used to be the WrestlePalooza, which iconic shows. Pro wrestling, live music, world class burlesque, and drag performers. It's just a fucking great time.
Oh, yeah.
God, man, that's a 10 o'clock start time.
So here's the thing with remixes, though.
Between Thursday and Friday, I'm going to be so fucking exhausted by the time we leave SummerSlam that I don't know if I'm going to go.
I mean, you don't have to. That's the whole thing. But I will say this, like, yeah, again, formerly WrestlePalooza, now Remix. This has always been a show for the casual wrestling fan.
Yeah.
That loves the extra and some of the circus of it. So the burlesque performances always are they deliver.
The live music is generally good.
You say generally, but we've talked about this before.
That's why I said generally.
Yeah, and again, we all remember we were all there for this jackass who did not apparently like wrestling and then mocked wrestling fans to their faces. And then when Ace yelled out, "Play Freebird," he's in the middle of a fucking tuning his guitar because he was late for his fucking soundtrack before the actual show. A minute and a half later, realized that somebody said fucking Freebird. I'm like, how? First of all, I hope he didn't drive here because you would for sure get fucked on a DUI for sure. Also, fuck you, dude. Like 100 times, fuck you. Clint dies in the chat. Welcome.
Die.
But yeah, and then also, I mean, I didn't know that they've specifically made it drag performances, which again, no.
Well, it says burlesque and drag.
Yeah, which to be fair, it doesn't matter either way. It's still gonna be a great time.
I don't know, Tom. You kind of brought it up like it mattered. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, again, I know during their Pride remix, or again, formerly WrestlePalooza, that's always been a big part of the show is the burlesque plus the drag shows and making sure they highlight some of their LGBTQIA+, I believe I got all that right, performers and stuff, like a Devon Monroe, Badger Briggs, all those sorts of folk. So, and I can only assume this remix for SummerSlam is going to be pretty much the exact same.
Yeah, like I said, though, I think we're going to see some special guests maybe on some of these shows on a way bigger scale than we've ever seen at these things, just because, again, the amount of fucking talent that is going to be in, and I'm talking like talent that's not signed to WWE.
Yeah.
That are also going to be in this area that,
well, you
don't have to pay for the travel. They're already here. You just got to make sure they're free from that like hour and a half. You know what I mean?
Like
so
people who are supposed to are scheduled right now for WrestleCon. I mean, you said,
like, could you imagine if the Inspiration showed up at one of these shows?
I could, and I'm hoping.
Like that'd be fun. I'd pop hard.
I would pop and then probably faint out of.
It'd be so hard though, because I'd still want to call her Billy.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's Jessica,
I know, but I love her. But I still
call her Peyton, even though it's Cassie, right? Fucking weirdo,
dude. It's just I don't know, man.
Yes, So speaking about that, and I know that they're together because they're friends. I would love if Billy,
Jessica,
and
Cassie.
No. I'm thinking of another
Harley
Australian girl. Yes.
If
Harley.
Oh yeah, she's going to be there, isn't she? Didn't they announce her?
I believe so.
I believe they announced
Harley. If Harley,
they did.
Jessica,
she is
tagged. I would lose my fucking shit.
Oh my god, they would be the funniest fucking tag team of all professional wrestling.
All my goddamn money.
Well, like, I hope someone is hearing this and if you're not going to do that, then just take it a step further. And honestly, AEW, we're giving you a fucking solid idea right now. But if you want a women's triple tag team right there for women's triple division, you got the perfect team right there. Between the Inspiration and Harley Cameron. Yeah. Holy fuck!
Well, because I told you guys this, right? Harley is actually the one who did the Inspiration's theme song for TNA Impact. So.
Yeah,
I mean, so it would be fun.
I forgot Harley Cameron's going to be there. That might be a picture I pay for just because I just like telling her that she's hilarious because she's so appreciative when you do.
Oh yeah, no. My first year on the boat when she was there. First of all, she was hilarious, heckling people during the body flop or the belly flop competition.
She stole the show at the fucking. The improv bit that she got eliminated way too soon. And, and then the sad part though is the next year where she could have really redeemed herself. She was a little too drunky.
She was hammered.
Yeah,
but still hilarious.
But that first year where she wasn't, like, dude, she was fucking sharp as shit that first like half hour she was on stage. It was amazing.
She's a hell of a talent.
Oh, all around just entertainer she is. We've been saying that for a while. She'll make it past wrestling easily when she's ready to just not wrestle.
I mean, I couldn't wait to see her in somebody needs to write a comedy specifically to have her as the female lead in something. I mean, my God, she's hilarious. Maybe I should get on fucking writing a goddamn fucking movie or something.
Write a treatise, Tom.
There you go.
Okay,
actually, getting treatments,
Just as an aside, and you guys probably have never seen this. So on CBC, there was some 15-minute Chris Jericho series called.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Whoever did that should do that for her.
Yeah.
Not terrible idea.
I agree. Yeah, her and RJ City too when they were together. Just
fuck yeah.
Whenever they're doing shit together, just fucking hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, we talked about this the last show too. Like the wheels Danhausen is getting, like the blow up of Danhausen in WWE. We said it the last show, like it's been insane. Well, now that the Knicks actually fucking won the NBA Finals, it's even crazier, dude.
Oh yeah, nuts.
Like holy, like it's just this guy. Like I just didn't see it.
Danhausen requested one day near contract so he can retire an NBA champion.
Yeah, I saw that too. I did see that.
I mean, they
give him a ring.
0, so
give him a ring.
At this point, because of all the extra fanfare around it, WWE should give him all the fucking titles, all the fucking human monies, because my God, the extra eyes from the world of pro sports.
Dude, he was on like late night
fucking
show. They just Fallon just had the coach, was it Cat and Brunson? I think we're on the couch, and like they asked Jalen Bronson about it, like, hey, there's another guy. He's like another guy taking some credit for this, the WWE Danhausen, and they're like, what do you think? And he was like, well, at first I was skeptical, but he's like, I think you have to believe now, right? And the crazy thing is, it's such a fucking wrestling gimmick and just a funny fucking spot. The thing is, it's like, dude, they legit almost didn't lose.
Yeah.
Like if they wouldn't have lost that one game in that series and would have like swept it, they legitimately wouldn't have lost a game since he said that.
Right.
Which would be unheard of.
In sports, in sports, there's always that suspicion, the superstition, right?
Yeah. You don't
just between you and I, guys. If a certain someone had not shown up, I think they would have swept.
I think so too. I very much think he threw off the fucking vibes of the stadium and the team that night.
Yeah.
I 100% think that's true.
Now,
right here, by the way, the Olivia thing last night on Raw, I saw the clip. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Olivia!
Now,
when the best part, sorry, Jar, the best part is when she like opens the jacket to show she's wearing the Danhausen shirt and trying to be like sexy, and he's like, "Oh!" like huge reaction, but then pulls up the jar. It's my jar of teeth. And then just, what were you saying, Olivia? Like,
I hope you paid for that shirt. With
that's what he said. I hope you paid for that shirt. Like, dude, it's just, dude, he's on fucking like. What's crazy is that WWE's getting way more out of him than AEW did, where we all thought he was going to just be fucking set for life.
Well, and I think also, too, like the situation, again, with WWE's reach, right? Because they are on ESPN. That's how, like, this Danhausen stuff blew up, was because he cursed the Knicks because of Stephen A. Smith being bad to him. Somebody paid him for cameo to uncurse the Knicks. Then they started winning. And so it just blew up. Now he's on ESPN. He did when Pat McAfee was there live doing a feed. He just jumps in behind and just like, oh yeah, a lot of people are paying me the human monies, and like the other guys on commentary just lose their shit. Here's the question though, right? Because we do know that Danhausen did his whole Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast episode. Is Danhausen now bigger than Conan O'Brien? Has he gone outside of that bubble? Has he made this world bigger? The Dan
No, because if you don't have his paint on, half these people don't know who the fuck he is. Where Conan O'Brien can just go outside. It's like Conan O'Brien.
Well,
fucking ginger, you.
But when we're like, as far as the sphere of influence now, does Danhausen have his own independent footing? Or is it still related because of this Knicks run?
I mean, but here's the deal, though. Like, he blew up by just promoting himself and becoming like big on social media. Like that's right. Like, he kind of is made himself. And we've heard the story of like, he was just a wrestler who fucking did the flippy shit, was good in ring and shit, but just there was 100 of them on the indie scene, you know? So what do you do to stand out? Man, well, it'll be interesting to see how many fucking Danhausen shirts we see during SummerSlam weekend.
So many. I mean, he's going to be, God, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he did some, where he's just wandering by First Avenue and just, I mean, because it's so iconic that you got to have him do.
Well, dude, here's the crazy.
It's not like he doesn't know him.
But here's that's just what I was saying. Here's the crazy thing, though, is Danhausen's been booked on First. Could you imagine? Again, there had to have been some conversations when they were like, "Can we have WrestlePalooza?"
Yeah.
And when those were happening, these dates were announced. Who's to say that they didn't maybe be like, hey, okay, yeah, but like, give us like one or two people. And maybe it just played out perfectly this way, because I don't know at that time if Danhausen had been signed yet. I don't think he was. And also, like, isn't his wife fucking burlesque performer too?
She is. Yeah, absolutely. So they could do remix. It is right
God,
after.
Am I going to have to go to fucking remix now just to see if Danhausen pops up? You know what's funny is my friend from work who's coming with us, like, doesn't get in. I don't think still likes him. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's Danhausen.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the clip too of MJF's. He fields a question from Ariel Helwani as far as about Danhausen, how big he's gotten in WWF or WWE, and MJF was just, I love that guy. He was bound to hit a home run. Just give enough time, and I think that was what it really was. Is everybody on the indie scene that watches AEW, they know what he could do in ring and how the character is, but with how cold it was for his intro, but then they just decided to give more time, and it became this big thing with the curse, especially. Not so much that they leaned heavily on that, but I think sometimes the indie stuff with like more with the teeth was kind of funny, or even the tequila bit. Like all of a sudden the music might hit middle match, and all of a sudden you just see it on the apron.
At some point they're gonna let him do that once.
Oh yeah.
At some point they're gonna bring that back once,
because the indie fan, like, every indie fan will still go to a WWE show. Like, you have to, because it's the big thing. It's the WrestleMania.
I'll say it. I'm going to say it opposite. You're right, but I'm going to say it a little different. I'm going to say every like hardcore WWE fan will more than likely go to an indie show, because if you're that diehard WWE, you're just a wrestling fan.
True.
I do think there's a lot of indie people, though. Like, I've seen it just with these shows where they're like, "Oh, this is gonna be the best weekend ever," and fuck WWE, I'm not going to any of that shit. And it's like, hey, cool, more power to you. I get it, 100%. My thing is, and it's the same with AEW. Like, I'm not a Tony Khan fan, but he's got solid workers there, and I'm never gonna like fucking piss on something when there's good workers there. So I always think of the talent as opposed to. Like, people had a problem with WWE and these Saudi Arabia shows and the Saudi money and all, and I get it, and I agree, but also I'm a big fan of a lot of these people, and I'm not going to like just not, because I also know the business. We know the business. We've been on the other side of it. We've seen it, so it's like, what a lot of these people had to do to get there, and these are dreams when they're kids. So when they get there, it's like you don't want to just be like, yeah, well, you're with the big one now, so fuck you, and it's like. I'm still a fan of that person. I'm still going to want to watch what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're doing it at the biggest stage. Do I always agree everything either of these companies are doing? Not always, but still.
Well, the biggest thing you said in that whole thing is that people are working. Again, if you're ever rooting against people from working, you're a bad person. It doesn't matter if it's in the big realm of professional wrestling or just people working in general. If you are against people following a dream or making money, doing what they love, you're an absolute piece of shit. And I don't want to talk to you because I mean, I don't always like what WWE is doing. I don't always like what AEW is doing. I don't always like what TNA is doing. But if guys and women are there and they're making money and they're following a dream and they're doing their own path, fuck yeah, dude. Hell, everybody, I mean, even Cardona, look at what he was doing on the Indies, dude. My God, dude. Like, hooray for you, dude. Way to fucking find a path that's not WWE, that's still going to get you paid enough, and then you're just making everybody fucking hate you or love you. That deal.
You just fucking also threw out a name that's if there's any WWE talent that we were to, and again, this is, guys, more than likely this isn't happening. But if some crazy shit went down SummerSlam weekend where at any of these indie shows we're gonna see any WWE people, you kind of just said the two. It would be Danhausen probably because he's just huge, and again, it would make sense, and he's been with first. And then fucking Cardona was the hardcore champion and GCW champ, like fucking king of the indies and all that shit. Like, so again, if they worked out deals, those are two big names that it's like they could pop up. And even if they don't pop up, I will promise you, like, especially like Cardona and shit, you're gonna see them if they can get away, you're gonna see them like in the locker room. Like, you're gonna see them like we did when we went to that GCW show JR in Chicago. We saw, who did we see? We saw like we didn't see
tons of people
like Marco Stunt.
Yeah.
And God, was maybe like, I don't know, there was like 4 or 5 like AEW guys.
I think Ethan Page was backstage.
Yeah, they were all just watching from behind the stage.
Yeah.
Obviously,
by the way, Dan, don't bring up Pillman Jr. because the Lexus King thing for me still has a lot to be desired. I think he's done, but I think him as Pillman Jr. is still better than Lexus King, but.
Dude, Starks is going to be huge in WWE as soon as he's up there. Which, did he get pulled up yet?
He has technically, but they keep feeding like Devon Evans or whatever. So,
and then like Paige is starting to really build some steam right now too. It's so cool to see because these are the guys we wanted to see in AEW, like really get their dues, and like to see them fucking just kill it at NXT, and now doing this, especially dude with All Ego, like. That's just another one that like the gold's there. You have to have him and Danhausen do some shit. And they they've already done it, but like actually, you know, he got it when he's doing the photos. Oh, it's hilarious. Dad, it's just crazy, man. I really just
and you know,
all companies.
If he's around, who knows, because he's done we've seen at Bauhaus before. I mean.
No, dude, of all the names though, that it's just still mind-boggling that gimmick is such a money-making machine for WWE. Because I think everybody just was like, Danhausen WWE can never work. They don't do that corny shit. They're not going to do it. And
it is a bit of a throwback to the old like golden age, or like, not golden age, but the next generation stuff where you had a lot of the gimmicky stuff, like the jobs though. But Danhausen's not just it's not a job gimmick. It's I don't know if this guy's a vampire or not, but I like him. I like him a lot. He's very nice. Very evil.
But also it's like he's like gonna kind of probably slide into R-Truth's spot when he's finally done as and that's I wonder if that's what they saw. I wonder if they're like, okay, R-Truth is our comedy gold right now, and like he's on the way out. He's at that age. So what are we gonna do?
Well, I mean, and there's a lot of very funny things going on too. I just saw it on Botchamania. I didn't see it when it happened, but Alexa Bliss making Charlotte fucking start laughing during a segment backstage with Rhea Ripley. I'm like, this is the kind of shit you need. Everybody just needs to have a moment where maybe you break, you have a good laugh, because you realize you're still in the world of entertainment. You know, like I've tried really hard on commentary for Absolute to make my partner fucking break. You know, Badger has done that a few times. Even when Ricky Bronson was doing some shows with us, I got both of them to break a little bit, give a laugh off the mic or whatever. So that's part of this. You still need laughter, and Danhausen will, and Ace correct. I think he will fill those R-Truth shoes for sure down the road.
Yeah, man. Dude, I'm pumped. I was thinking about it, and it's like that whole SummerSlam weekend. It's gonna be fun because it's the last time I had a wrestling weekend like that was probably a Chicago AEW JR with you. Yeah. Which we had a blast. That was such a great weekend. We had such a good time. So I'm excited that we're gonna get to do a lot. What's cool too is like we know a lot of these people now, like when we all first started hanging out and going to these shows together, like we knew them and they maybe were like, oh, those are the podcast guys, or like, oh, these guys come to, but like it's like Darren Corbin's a friend now, like so it's like different now going and seeing like all of these people that we now call friends getting to have a big weekend, which is also, again, and I'm sorry, but it was a geek out moment. Seeing what the fuck? Algeria scored. Sorry,
you're watching that. I'm still watching NXT.
It's World Cup, baby. It's World Cup time, baby. Plus it's the best. Hey, that's the only reason I'm watching it.
Yeah, it's funny you bring up as far as our friends and stuff, man. It was very not odd. It was heartwarming for me to get the reception I got going into Townies after not being at the Madhouse show and then showing up after the Absolute and getting there and seeing like Darren and Lore and all the other like Max and Gable. Like honestly, like it was very heartwarming. It was very touching, and I do appreciate everybody welcome me in, even though I was not able to be there for the Madhouse show in Rochester there. But legit, they are friends now, like a Clark Feldman. That's a fucking friend right there, man. Like those are good fucking folks.
Follow Clark on Twitch, y'all. Follow Clark on Twitch. Subscribe to his shit or YouTube. I don't know what he's on tonight. He's on everything, brother. That's his job.
Do we even have anybody on Twitch other than Dan right now?
But yeah, no, dude. It was super geeked out. Like, I'm very lucky that Luke and Mike brought me in at ground level on this shit. So like, I feel like, well, I don't want to like toot my own horn, but like, especially with the Rochester shows, like I put work in, and I put work in for them to make these happen, as well as they work their asses off too. So to have the logo, and being involved with a show with First Wrestling, which is something that the three of us probably kind of bonded over. Well, at least Tom, like that's kind of where we all started really physically hanging out, was we'd go to the first shows together, the three of us. And again, we've just been a fan. GCW, like, which is just one of the biggest indies in the country, and it's a cool moment. So I hope Luke and Mike feel pretty proud about this, because I know it's just the ring announcer and the guy who does whatever they ask him to do. It's a pretty cool thing to see that, and to hear people be like, "Oh, Madhouse is a part of SummerSlam weekend with First and GC." Like, that's cool.
That's very cool, and we didn't expect it. As secondary characters in the Madhouse world, if you were, JR and myself.
Yeah, but fucking JR is a character, not even secondary, because he opens every fucking show we do in Rochester.
That's very true. That's also very true.
Your voice kicks that shit off. And if we do any other bigger shows, that's going to be a regular thing.
Yeah.
We were going to do it for Des Moines. It's just the fuckers got canceled.
Yeah.
No, and that's the whole thing too. Like, it is really humbling in a lot of aspects too. And I hate to be even using that word because I am so like way above you all. But it is very humbling as far as how some of these things have worked out in the world of professional wrestling. So I do appreciate being on the show as much as I fucking have made it also better. I do know that if it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't have some of the things I've been doing. So this might be the only time I say thank you. So thank you to
we'll make you say it many times.
JR and Ace. Or somebody will clip this and all of a sudden you'll just be like having this back, like, oh, just
thank you,
play
thank
this.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can we sub that in so we dub it into the end of the videos of Whitney killing you in The Sims? So that's just how it happens every time.
That's how we end the show. Is I'm dying in the Sims. Thank you.
Kyle drives you into the ground, and then a clip just ends with Tom being like, "Thank you."
A new contract with AEW. Jack Perry, while details remain limited, the report suggests talks are ongoing. Well, I mean, I don't think Jack Perry can go anywhere else other than maybe Impact,
he's definitely not going to go to WWE with Punk there, which that was pretty entertaining to see 2 days of that being like, oh my god, Punk, and then it just was like, nope,
yep, false.
Dude's just got a fucking break, which makes sense. He's on the fucking SummerSlam posters, you dummies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's it is very interesting. Yeah, Jack Perry clearly not going to go there, but I don't know.
Who knows though? We've seen, and obviously this was Vince McMahon days, but we've seen where like people who don't like each other end up in the same company because at that time it was whatever. But
well, and the brand split is more defined over in WWE. Like if you are SmackDown, you can just be SmackDown. You don't have to go back and forth. Cody's been doing it, and Roman or whatever, like lead into big shows, big moments.
Did you see that? And I know this is we're not going to get political, but I know some of this was politically charged, but because Roman was at the UFC fight last night.
Yeah.
And then Paul Walter Hausen like tweeted, he's
called
like,
him out.
He basically called him out. The thing I didn't like about it is, hey, cool. If you want to like actually legit be like, hey man, you should really like, you said you're going to be back more. But again, too, it's so like, bro, you wrestle though. Like when he did the whole like Kenny Omega and Darby Allin don't make people acknowledge them. It's like, oh, well, if they did, that'd be gimmick infringement. So yeah, like, bro, this is all fucking works. So that's what makes me also wonder though, is Paul working?
Yeah.
Because someone said, they're like, hey, we'll get signed by WWE and go confront him. And he was like, I'll do it if they pay me, which is funny because that's exactly what you're fucking calling Roman out for. Because again, TKO is owned by the same fucking, UFC is owned by TKO. None of them went there by choice. They were forced to be there by contract. Whether they wanted to be there or not is different, but they were there no matter what because they were being paid to in their contract. So like, but I don't know, like it would be kind of funny if WWE snatched up Paul Walter Hausen.
Yeah,
I don't know if they would do it, but
it would. But also, I think with his involvement with Revolver before, and I mean,
but though, if the thing is, I don't think the past matters because if he signs, obviously they're gonna be like, well, you're not going there while you're under our contract. But also, like, fucker's an Academy Award winner. So, like, you want exposure.
Yeah.
Academy Award winner who then went into wrestling. Isn't that the fuck thing?
You don't want to hire Stingray from Cobra Kai? What the fuck's wrong with you? He kicks ass. Kids' asses, but he kicked those kids' asses. That was one of the funniest fucking scenes I've ever seen in any show. When he just shows up to the high school fight, just starts kicking kids in the face, and it's like, you're a grown man. Oh, it was a great character. He's a great actor, to be real honest. Did you guys watch his him and Mark Wahlberg's thing on Amazon that they had that Balls Up movie? The condom, the movie about them trying to sell the condom.
Oh no. Was it pretty good?
I mean, they're just funny. The movie is not great, but they're funny in it. It's a weird movie.
Maybe I'll have to check it out. I totally forgot about that coming out though too. So
there was another one that I was gonna watch and I never did that had Batista and Jason Momoa in it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either, and I was like, I should watch that.
It looks like it's interesting. It looks like it's pretty good, and then I just have never found the time to watch it.
Yeah.
So is the lives of. I mean, we say that about all these wrestling shows. Oh, I wanted to watch Raw last night. I wanted to watch Dynamite last week. Oh shit! Oh, fuck, I haven't done it yet.
Well, so King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, that's next for WWE, right?
Yeah, they're in the qualifiers right now.
Yeah, so basically, we just need to get past that, and then I'll start getting more interested again. This is that lull after Mania. You know what I mean? You get Backlash, which is like, you still got a little high from Mania. The King of the Ring. And maybe this is just me, and I get it. Some people might be like, you're fucking crazy because of the moments that it has had as a show, obviously. But, like, it was never one of my favorites. Like even as a little kid, when it was WWF still and all that, King of the Ring was just never one of my favorite pay-per-views. Like I was always just kind of like, man, I mean, I'm gonna watch it because I get it, but like,
It was okay when it was the actual tournament at one pay-per-view.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, now
But
that
when
you're
they-
trying out with qualifiers and stuff, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I will say though,
Massey!
quiet,
Fucking sniper.
yelling into a fucking microphone.
Go! I don't know. No, Massey just fucking hit it.
We'll come back to that point, by the way, with the goal stuff. But
This guy wearing a weird face
the one thing you have to worry about with King of the Ring is overexposure of people or of a performer that people aren't behind, right? So when Billy Gunn won it, right, and then The Rock basically shit on him, the next Raw, I was like, okay, so now you're really worried about the fact that you overexposed Billy in this tournament. But when like Stone Cold won it, and obviously that's when he hit the 316 promo, and became famous. Like Bret Hart used it in the right way. It doesn't always work for everybody because they made fucking Mabel King of the Ring too, and that doesn't make any goddamn sense as far as his size being able to go 3 matches in one night. No,
the person that kind of brought it back though was Booker.
Yeah,
King Booker. But then after him, it kind of died again. It was like, whatever. We're gonna just shit on whoever the king is.
I mean, Booker was the first one to do pinkies up, if you really will. Like
the best part of that gimmick is how he would just like whenever he got mad, he'd just go hood again. Like it's King Booker, you're gonna be in a triple threat match. What'd you say?
But I gotta say this, by the way. So you mentioned the goal thing, right? Like the elongated goal. Have you?
They took Argentina's goal away.
Have you seen?
That's because you yelled so loud into the mic.
Oh no! Sorry, Algeria's. They took their goal away earlier.
Oh,
so it's actually 1-0 Argentina now. Seriously, it's a beautiful shot by Messi.
Probably a World Cup tariff.
But no. Coors Light, by the way, has come out with the taller boy for this World Cup. So they have technically 2 different forms of this. They have a sleeve that fits 3 12-ounce cans that you can have that forever. But they also have a gimmick fucking can, the taller boy. It's the 36-ounce beer, and it says Coors across it, right? And this is because of Andres, whomever, the Hispanic commentator who yells out, "Go! Na! Like, so now it's just Coors all up the can. It's a classy look by Coors Light. So, choose chill or just choose Chillstrom and just drink some Summit. Actually, I don't know. Maybe there it is right there.
Things were fine till you had to open your fat yapper.
It's always better when I do, JR. You know that.
Coors. So
if you want one of these special 36-ounce,
I'm good.
Taller boys on the 18th, so 2 days from now at noon Central, you can go to the shop.coorslight.com. And you can possibly get in and buy one. They only have 125 available on Thursday for purchase.
125.
You have to order this online
Total?
125 total, and you order online, 1 per person, and they will ship it to you.
Will they at least get it to you before the World Cup ends in July?
I assume it's. I'm sure like 125 will go like that. It is a gimmick thing for like beer drinkers.
How much is it?
I have no idea.
Well, there's only 125 of them. How do you not know?
Well, because I don't normally drink Coors Light, okay? I just know they've been doing this whole choose chill slogan thing, and that I've been trying to ride the coattails of, and it hasn't been working.
Here we go. I got it for you, JR. Hang on a second.
Okay.
All right, let's see. It's 3 beers in one, packed in an extra tall Coors Light can. Coors Light beer limited edition. A Taller Boy went on sale online last week on June 11th and immediately sold out of its collectible can. Coors Light is selling the Taller Boy as part of the marketing campaign tied to the World Cup. Let's see. When is the next drop? The next drop of cans will take place this Thursday, June 18th at 1 p.m. Eastern.
As I just said.
Price. How many spent? Motherfuckers, they don't put the price in. Oh, each one costs $30.
What?
I mean, that's not bad if you start.
That's actually not.
Down,
Ridiculous.
I mean, for just one actual tall boy, like a real tall boy can at a concert, that's like $15. So I mean, you're halfway there. You're getting way more.
It makes zero sense to me though. If they've only got 125, well, yeah, I will give it to you for $4 plus shipping. What the fuck?
Also, let's be honest, it can't be that hard to make those. And like, why wouldn't you sell those shit at the stadiums?
Oh, absolutely. Especially with how many people want to just fucking get hammered at stadiums nowadays. Look at this. That's what it is right there. It's like that. I'm still drinking the one, by the way. So, but yeah, I mean, I could go through one in a given show. So I will be trying. I have it. I have an alarm set. I have a post set for Thursday at noon to try and get out there and get me one of these fucking cans. If I have it by next week, I will drink it during next week's show. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to keep it cold because 36 ounces of beer is about what?
It'll fit in the cooler.
I mean, kinda. I don't know. Either way, if I can get one, I'm going to have it, and I will drink it next week during the show. It'll be the most awkward fucking pour of all time. It'll just be like just drink it from the side. But we'll do it. We'll do it because of the World Cup. And this is what I perform as now. Just some drunk fucking panda over here. Just
but you're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, JR. I appreciate you finally giving me a compliment. It's been a long time.
No, I give you compliments all the time about your drinking.
You're a good alcoholic, Tom.
You're a sweet boy when you're drunk.
You're good at having an addiction problem.
Tom was rookie of the year in the drinking Olympics 2 years running.
God, remember when people used to actually do things like that? Ugh.
God, memories.
My liver would be dead.
I miss those days. You know. By the way, if Mouse is still here, I will be in Waterloo for Dolphin Weekend with these guys. Well, I think with these guys. I don't know. So, I mean, JR, you got to work.
I don't know what the fuck. Right now, I don't think I'm working.
Nice.
Right. Well, I know Ace will be there for sure. Most of it.
I'll be there for sure. We got to talk about that when we go off air, by the way.
Well, he'll return at SummerSlam just to defeat CM Punk, you know, because again, we haven't really got a payoff from the whole McIntyre CM Punk thing. So anytime, again, thank you for using the quotes there, Dan, which clearly your hand is doing much better. Your dialect as far as typing right now is actually legible. So that's great.
They probably don't have nothing for him.
Well, again, if he fucks like anybody over, it's gonna be CM Punk, and then maybe we'll finally get a fucking payoff for that Survivor Series or something, you know. Copy paste stuff, Tom. Oh, see, look at that. Dan admits to his faults. Good job, Dan. No, Dan, I always appreciate you.
I mean, the big news is that Jelly Roll's getting divorced, guys. I mean, I don't know if you heard.
No.
Yeah. It's big news, mostly because I don't know who in that relationship decided that it was finally time to call it quits. I mean, I know they were on the rocks before, like last year or whatever.
Because it was mutual.
It's never mutual. It can't be mutual. First of all, Jelly Roll has given her a lot of credit about the wife of Chubby Chaser. No, I doubt it. Has given her a lot of credit for helping him get clean and get his place and get his daughter in his life again. So, I mean, you got to figure like there's a lot of positivity in those regards, but who knows? Who knows?
It's just so funny that's like I saw that all day today, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
You should give a fuck. He's WWE related now.
I'll give him I'll give him all the credit in the world. The fact that like he literally looks the way he looks right now because he wanted to wrestle. Like, if someone doesn't get what being a wrestling fan means, that's a pretty accurate thing. A dude who's watched this his whole life and was a fan gets to a point in his career where he can be involved and gets that opportunity and goes, fuck it. I'll lose 200 pounds if you let me do more than just say something on the microphone, and then does it.
Yep.
I may not be a fan of his music. I may not even really like be into him. Like, I guess he's funny sometimes. He's cool, but like whatever. I don't really listen to his music. But like, you gotta respect that hustle. Like, because again, how many people like we see that get to celebrities that get to do like it's like when we like Madhouse. There's someone around the area that tried to be like, hey, after our first show, and of course after the first show, after seeing how successful it was here in Rochester, hey, if I give you $3,000 as a sponsorship, can I be in a match? No. No. You are not trained. You fucking no. Like, that's the dumbest like, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. If you were really a fan, you'd realize why that's stupid. And also you would, if you're a true fan and you really get how everything works, you understand that that's a slap in the face to all the fucking guys in the ring and gals in the ring who fucking went through the training, who struggled, all that. But we know it. We know a lot of our friends. They weren't making a lot of money when they spent the money they paid to go to these wrestling schools and train for 3-4 months, whatever it be. So like, dude, that's so fucking stupid. And then weird, as we were getting ready to do the last show, same person. I really want to be involved. Cool. You could be a sponsor. Don't hear nothing. You know what I mean? And it's just like, don't tell people that you're like a fan. Because all you're trying to do is buy your way in so you could say you were in a wrestling ring on a show so you could walk around and tell people, I was at a wrestling show once. And it's like, dude, you're a fucking douche. You're a fake. You're a fake. That's not a fan. A fan is someone like Jelly Roll who literally lost 200 pounds to be in a fucking thing, you know, or
yeah, he's legit. I mean,
that's Bad Bunny who spent a month or two in Orlando, like moved there for 2 months just to train at the performance. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no, those are big things, and those are actual accomplishments from those individuals. You know, you can't just buy your way into an indie show.
You guys know the person too. That's what's funny.
Oh, I'm aware who it is. Yes, I mean, I'm not going to drop names because, first of all,
no,
he does not deserve that here. So he's not earned the right for a name drop on the 2 count. No matter how many people we have here.
No bueno. Guys, I don't know about you, but that's all I really had, and I kind of want to watch this game and eat a hot dog because I haven't eaten today.
Ooh, eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
It is 8:30. I mean, we started a little bit late, but an hour and a half roughly.
Shit, yeah, let's do that then, folks. I mean, Dan and Demonic.
Hang on, JR. Hang on, real quick before you sign off, though.
Wait.
Just because I feel like we should. Again, SummerSlam weekend's going down in Minneapolis.
Oh yeah,
our friends at First Wrestling have a fucking just great weekend of shows, guys. So if you're going to be in the area, even if you're not coming for SummerSlam, but you want to come see some wrestling, this is the chance to come to Minneapolis and have a good time. So Thursday night, Unleashed, that's at the VFW. Friday night, Mall of America. Make sure you check that out. GCW, First Avenue, Saturday during the day. Wrestle Remix Saturday night after SummerSlam. After that, going back to Friday after the Mall of America show. Hardcore at the Uptown VFW with all those great promotions. And then before Sunday SummerSlam, go First Avenue, GCW versus First. Guys, these are going to be fun shows, and they're going to sell out. So if you guys want to be in a cool atmosphere and probably get to see me and Tom there, get your tickets because they're going to sell out soon.
That's right.
Do that.
Do what Ace says, everybody. Do what Ace says.
That. All right, folks. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.